The weirdest thing happened to me last night, and I'm hoping it doesn't happen again tonight. So, here's what happened. So, last night, around 3 a.m., I'm charging my phone. I put my phone right here, charging. I'm about to go to sleep, but I can't go to sleep. I couldn't go to sleep. I tried forcing myself to go to sleep, but I kept moving around because I kept feeling uncomfortable because I couldn't feel comfortable. But I managed to somehow force myself to go to sleep. But that's not exactly what happened. What happened now this is gonna be weird. This is gonna be weird and like scary. Oh, it was scary to me because this is the first time me experiencing this. So here's what happened. I as I was about to finally go to sleep, but instead of me going to sleep, I feel myself being lifted up from my bed. Like, no joke. I feel myself being lifted up in the air, and I started spinning. Like, no joke. I started spinning. It was the weirdest thing I have ever witnessed. And not just that, there was a bunch of images that were coming right at me. Like, no joke. It was so weird. It was so weird. I had no idea what was going on or why I was seeing this stuff. Anyway, so I feel myself going back to the ground, and I open my eyes to this, my TV, and and literally my heart was like pumping. I was in shock that happened. That was really freaking scary. Anyway, 30 minutes I go by again. It's getting close to uh about like 3:30 or something, but anyway, um uh so so I switch over to this side of the bed, and I sorry about that. I switch over to this side of the bed. I'm forcing myself to go to sleep, and also keep in mind I have the heater on. You probably can't hear it right now, but I don't know if you can. But anyway, I had the heater on. I had 3 layers of blankets on me, but I'm sweating. But I I did manage to force myself to go to sleep again. But the same thing happened again, except this time I was spinning this way. Like, no joke, I was going like this. It would it that was weird, and also that wasn't the worst part. An image of this guy, for those who have not seen Full Metal Alchemist, this guy showed up in my head because I was watching a clip. I was watching reaction clips to this episode. And that was by far the worst. That was worse. That was seriously worse. And so I tried to move my hands, but I could hardly move them. I slowly moved them up to my eyes, and I did manage to get them up to my eyes, but still I wasn't able to get out of it. But I did. But eventually I end up back on the bed again, and and open and yeah, I just open my eyes. So yeah. All right, next, about like an hour, 2 hours in. 2 hours in, I change I change the pillows. I go back to this side. I try to go again. The same thing happened, but except I was not spinning. I was just floating in the air, and a bunch of images started coming in. It wasn't that guy from Full Metal Alchemist. No, no, screw that guy. Screw that guy. I hate that guy. But yeah, like I said, same thing happened again, and this was 6 in the morning, and so I seriously hardly got any freaking sleep at all. So what I did next was grab my phone. I turned on my phone, grab my head, grab my headphones, and put on some music, and try to go to sleep. That did work. I managed to get at least like 2 hours of sleep. Although I do not suggest doing that. But yeah, so yeah, that's what happened, and yeah, that's probably the most scariest thing in my whole life. I've like no joke. That's probably the most scariest thing I've ever witnessed in my whole life. No joke. And I am hoping, please, please, I am hoping that it does not happen again this time. This time I am not staying up till freaking 3 in the morning. That is just, oh my god, that was just freaky and weird. But yeah, but yeah, that's what I just want to share with you guys because that was the most scariest experience of my life. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Tomorrow I will upload part 20 of Final Fantasy 10. That'll be up. That'll be up tomorrow. I just have to. I just have to edit out. I need to edit out a song, and I need to replace it with another one. So yeah. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. And yeah, that's about it. JR logging out. And wish me luck. And hope that does not happen to me again. Alright, good night.